Hi there. Thanks for jumping on. I'm Dr. Glenna. I'm a naturopathic doctor. I'm a mother of 3 small kiddos, and I'm the creator of Optimal Health, a clean eating program that has transformed the lives of hundreds of women in 2017. So thanks so much for listening. My New Year's resolution had completely nosedived. Off to a good start, and then due to a family situation, it completely stopped. So I wanted to come on here and share a few thoughts. So as many of you will go through or know, life can get busy. Things will come up in life that is completely beyond our control. I had a family member that was ill. Luckily now things are going very well. So now I'm starting to go back into my normal routine. So things will always happen in life. So no matter what goals we set out, what resolutions we put out there, it will happen. So I've got a group of women now going through the January Optimal Health, and I have to give them a shout out. They are doing awesome with this cold weather, horrible weather. They're doing fantastic. From the exercise they're doing, to the hours of sleep they're maintaining, to the glasses of water they're having, and to the food prepping, they're doing awesome. So huge shout out to them, to getting started, getting on track in January, already before the middle of January, which is great. But there's a few tips I wanted to share with you. I'm not frustrated that I haven't really jumped on my goals. I was off to a good start first couple days in January, but that's life. And I know that's going to happen again and again for 2018. But there's a few points. One thing is, it's still January. So if you had a resolution, a few things you wanted to work on, and you didn't get off to a great start, it's still January. The second thing is, like, life happens, and it's going to happen over and over again. And I guess the other thing is, instead of having short-term goals, my goal, what I chose was not short-term. So I'm not frustrated. It's still the same goal. It's still there. It's the area of my life that I decided I wanted to put more time and attention to. I always will want the same outcome. But 2018, I decided I was going to put certain time and attention into one area of my life. I'm still going to do that. So it's better than if you made a goal that by the end of January, I wanted this. That would set you up for a little more frustration if your life got busy, if your job changed, relationship changed, maybe an illness with your kids, things like that. So I don't feel like the fact that I've stumbled has affected me at all. And it's important because we're going to stumble. Whatever goal you chose, whether it was financial or health or work related, there's going to be some stumbling, but don't let it stop you. Let it continue. So those are some things I wanted to remind you of. Focus on the goal. The goal shouldn't be any different, even if you had 2 or 3 weeks, so far, 2.5 weeks in January, that life circumstances kind of got in the way. In my situation, I could have cared less about my New Year's resolution when it comes to anybody being sick or things like that. But I'm still there. I'm still going to jump back on. The other thing was, I was grateful where my health was before the situation. So, and during the time, I was in a hospital a lot. Just luckily I have lots of siblings, so we were kind of spelling each other off. But I had more caffeine. I had more sugar than usual. But I also maintained things like, I had a salad. I probably had more salads than usual because they were quick to get and they're easy to get. So I was trying to keep a balance so that I wouldn't take 10 steps backwards and at least maintain my health for many reasons. I wanted to show up for people I cared about. I didn't want to get sick and not be able to continue to show up. I didn't want to get sick and spread it to anybody. I also wanted to be mentally and physically clear. And when stressful things happen, that's the time where tension's going to come up, arguments can come up if everyone's not rested and feeling okay. So there's lots of reasons why I really wanted to maintain a healthy lifestyle within reason. Of course, it didn't stress me out if I had an extra cup of coffee in the afternoon, because socially, right? Because you're sitting around for 10 or 12 hours a day, that's what you do. And I didn't let it bother me. I didn't let it frustrate me. I just, now that I'm going to be home more, I'm back into a routine. I'm getting back into my rhythm. The other kind of aha moment I had was, when stressful things happen, that's the time you're not going to be able to work on your health. That's the time you're not going to get to your goals. So it's important, when you have kind of your normal busy life, use those opportunities to get your sleep, get decrease sugar or get rid of sugar, move, walk, lift weights, do all those things so that when you have a situation that you're not going to be able to focus on your health, that you're not going to go into the situation so fragile, that you're not going to get sick, get a cold just like that because you went on 6 hours sleep. So use the time when your life is normal busy to really take care of yourself and take your health that 10 steps forward so that during stressful times, you can just maintain that health and not crash and not go backwards. And like I said, it's a huge gift you can give to other people is when you have a stressful situation that you can show up as best as you can. Of course, with our health, we're not always going to have control because genetics comes into play and different things like that. But I think it's our responsibility and a huge gift you can give to your families and your friends and your coworkers to take care of yourself so that you can be a source of support rather than a burden in those situations. So I hope that helps, and I hope whatever goal or resolution you have set, that if you have not been able to start it yet, do not get discouraged. I'm just starting again for the second time, and if something gets in the way again, it's no problem because I set a goal as for the whole year, for 2018, I chose what area of my life I wanted to kind of take up a notch, and that has not changed. And no matter what happens in the next couple months, I won't be frustrated because it's going to be ongoing. I'm going to work at it the whole 2018, and I hope whatever goal you chose, it's something like that that's more long-term and is sustainable and not short-term that you're going to pass or fail, because that doesn't work with life, and we're human. We're not going to be perfect. I'm kind of looking at the whole 2018 like 75% of 2018 I want to be hitting my goal is basically how I look at it, so that I'm giving myself some wiggle room. So please give yourself wiggle room. I know it's January, it's almost the middle of January, but most people kind of take 3 or 4 weeks in January to kind of get their stride going for whatever their resolution was. So as my daughter said, her revolution is what she's calling her resolution. So it's something about Highland dancing. She keeps calling her revolution. But anyway, so thanks so much for joining. For those of you that are on the wait list for the Optimal Health, I have the wait list there. I'm going to be doing another, I'll be starting up another one the end of January, the last Monday in January. So anybody else that's interested, just message me and I'll give you a heads up when I'm opening the registration, probably in less than a week. So take care, have a wonderful night. And please feel free to share this video because I know at this time of year in January, so many of us need that little bit of support and motivation. And we can help each other with that, to know that we're not alone, that, you know, those of us that didn't get off to a great start January 1st or 2nd, we have the whole year. So please feel free to share it. And I hope these tips have helped you and motivated you to reach your goals for 2018. Take care and have a great night. Bye-bye.